Welcome back to Sonic and the Black Knight. So now we're back to Camelot Castle. This time we're doing another mission.
More like Sonic and the Dork
But first,
Knight.
check if Tails has anything new for us.
More like Sonic and the
Oh, it does.
Knight. Am I right?
The Medal of Lancelot. Basically, what it does is it changes the music when you're playing in the level.
Huh.
I'll be showing it off right now. Actually,
Does it change to Never Gonna Give You Up?
no. You're gonna just hear it and you'll know.
Rescue the town.
Amy theme.
Wait, what song is this?
All Hail Shadow.
Yep.
Okay, because I have to keep the volume lower for obvious reasons. I hear it.
And he got interrupted immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
the
reminds
Crush
me-
40 version, so no one cares.
What are you talking about? I love the Crush 40 version.
The Crush 40 version.
That's my favorite version.
The original is better, I'm sorry.
I like the original fine, but I still think
Who
Crush 40
sang the original?
I think it's Magnum something.
Yeah, Magnify.
Magnum.
Is he the same guy who made On Gravity Fee?
No, that's a different one.
That reminds me.
And Magnify,
Actually-
the only song Magnify made for Sonic is All Hail Shadow on Shadow the Hedgehog. Go ahead.
That reminds
Okay.
me. Actually, a few years ago, before I knew what Pixlr was, I that free site I used to make the thumbnails. I made a parody of Shadow the Hedgehog's story in the style of Hong Kong '97.
Oh, how nice.
Now, you see what Sonic Team should have done?
Even it with the looping music and everything.
There you
What
go.
song?
What should have Sonic Team done?
Yeah, go ahead, Judge.
They should have gotten Hoopa Stink to do this song.
Well, Uber
Honestly, I'd have loved it if they'd have got the guys who made Infinite's theme.
a bit too early for that, Deji. Anyway,
The only thing about
Lollipop.
I am the bluest of
Blues.
Blues of Days, I am the coolest of...
Nice.
All right.
No.
So we're next.
We have to pass the trials of the Lady of the Lake. So the first
All
step is to defeat the Knights of the Underworld, and that translates to defeating 50 enemies. But first, let's remove the Medal of Lancelot, so we don't have to hear that song over and over. And we got a lollipop to equip. Defeating enemies without pause gives points.
Nice.
A lollipop.
Yes, don't ask me why.
Well, remember,
I don't
Pedro.
need
Remember, Pedro, in the Fantasy
always-
franchise, the only thing that protects you for every single debuff whatsoever is a cute ribbon. So,
Yeah.
I gotta kill a lollipop.
Alright, so we have to defeat 50 enemies.
Simple.
alright. Does the stage provide you with enough enemies for you
More
to
than
try?
more than enough. Just keep swinging and you'll do it.
Oh, that's
Just keep swinging.
Jeez.
Just keep
Just
swinging.
keep swinging. Just
See,
keep
unlike
swinging.
Sonic Heroes, they remembered, hey, we have a fast-moving protagonist. What if
Hedgehog the
our
Hedgehog.
players actually miss some? Well, let's give them more than enough.
Not just
No,
that.
Joba, don't you know we need to have a huge health bars and shit?
Yeah, not just that. Thank you for removing the fucking health bars.
Yeah, health bars are only good for bosses. And maybe some mini-bosses, too.
Well, yeah.
Here we go.
And there we go.
Oh, 10 remaining.
Avoid the traps. Alright, here's some more. Another problem. One problem from this game that carried over from Secret Rings. Backtracking is still a nightmare.
Even with an analog stick, ironically.
There we go. More
Well,
than
analog
50.
sticks don't solve everything.
Get out of my way.
Which?
They were solve Star Fox Zero's problems.
I mean, hell, ain't. I know I keep bringing this game up a lot, but Angel of Darkness used analog sticks completely the wrong way.
Okay,
Well,
fine.
even Heavy Rain uses it completely the wrong
Okay,
way.
fine. On the hands of a competent development team.
Which was sad, actually. Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness was done by the same team that made the Tomb Raider games before that one.
Oh well.
Guess they lost their way.
Well, they lost the rights to the franchise afterwards, so yeah.
So yeah, basically.
Who was that NPC?
It was. Don't worry, too. NPCs are mostly for side stuff.
Just try not to attack him.
And before you and no, sorry, Ted, there will be no lore building or significant interactivity with the NPCs. You're just basically trading shit.
Well, last thing I want to know is the fact that Shadow managed to have sex with Genevieve at the expense of Arthur.
It's funny you mentioned that,
Oh,
because
God,
you know the knight that's supposed to be Lancelot's son,
Going.
Gawain.
Well, that's
No,
explained
no.
in the story itself, but sure,
Hold on,
go
I'm
ahead.
not quite sure if it was Gawain, but whichever one was. Though,
No,
that
actually,
one,
I think it's called. God, it's
Who
been
you
a
talking
long
about?
time. No, let
Are
me
you
check.
talking about the Knuckles one?
No. It's a different one. The one.
Wait, which one? Who are you talking about?
Hold on, let me look it up.
You know, I can actually be of help if you actually let me
Mordred.
know.
There you go.
Galahad. That's the one I'm thinking.
Oh no, Mordred is actually the son of Arthur and Morgana. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm talking about Sir Galahad.
Oh,
Lancelot's
Galahad
son.
is not Lancelot's son.
He is actually. Look
All
it
right,
up.
let me explain this. Basically, you have to help you have to get a total of 80 villagers to do your stuff. Well, it's not 80 actually, like because quite a few of them give them stuff. What happens is when you talk to them, you have to do this QTE, and if you do it properly, you'll increase immediately. If not, then well, unfortunately you cannot retry. You only get one chance. So do your best. There you go. I mean, couldn't you come up with a more interesting way of whatever? So yeah, we had to get a total of 80 rings as reward from the villagers. We just got 20, so as you can see, fortunately, this isn't gonna take as long as you probably would have thought. All right, up, B, and that's it.
Nice. But yeah, basically, Teal, Galahad is Lancelot's son, whom he fathered by Elaine, daughter of the Grail Keeper King Peleus.
Are you talking about Silver?
The more
yes,
you know.
yes.
Okay,
Basically,
so yeah.
Silver only shows up in the multiplayer anyway, so.
But before you guys continue, I do have a question. Were Jet and Silver originally meant to be in a game story? Hi, you tried. Were they meant to be in a game story since they're in multiplayer? And it's just like, okay.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Well, the game feels short anyway, so I guess a lot of portion of content was cut.
Probably, yeah.
A Sonic game with cut content, say no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely will say though, yeah, that's the funny thing. Silver brings Shadow's son. Where have I heard that before?
Ian Flynn.
In fan fictions.
Wait.
Actually, I have read about that in a fan fiction. He was the child from the future, Sonic and Shadow.
No.
hate
Ian
the QTEs in
Flynn.
this.
Someone asked Ian Flynn. So, if Silver had a descendant from somebody in the main Sonic cast, who would it be? And he said, since this series is pretty much like DVC, he said that it'd probably be Shadow and Amy.
I am serious, though. I have read that in a fan
Well, hey. Speaking of someone who supports Sonic and Blaze, I can see that happening.
Why do I gotta do QTE?
They're different species, Joe.
So what?
Racist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Dwebs, didn't Zootopia teach you anything?
Exactly.
But they didn't do that.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, they did.
Well, it
That's
didn't.
what their babies would look like.
Well, it didn't do anything.
OTP.
Well, it didn't do anything. It's just that the fans love to ship the two. But whatever. The point is,
not Nick and Judy. I'm just saying that there
Judy.
are interspecies couples in Zootopia.
Yeah, there are.
Remember,
Yeah.
Deji. Remember, in Zootopia, anyone can be anything.
Exactly. So fuck you, Dwibs.
Anyway, to bring this back to the game, yeah, why Sonic Team? Why do you insist on having QTEs in these in Sonic games? Why?
I have a better question. Why do they insist on having combat in Sonic games?
Well,
Well, isn't jumping on enemies kind of combat?
No, that's platforming.
Yeah.
Honestly, but I can actually dig the combat in this game, if only because the sword strikes often go well with the speedy stuff for the most part.
I'll take your word for it, but it's like I see. I went back to play Heroes a few days ago as Dwibs and Shiroi can attest to that. And I just wonder what was Sonic Team's obsession with Sonic games having combat?
and then you played Shadow and wished
It's
you
for the
went
sake
back
of
to Heroes.
it's the thing is, Deji, this has kind of been a problem with Sonic Team since Sonic Adventure 1, where in order to try to make the game longer so it doesn't last too short, they always have to pad the game out with content. Like that's why we had the Werehog in Unleashed. That's why we had all those alternate slow playstyles in the adventure games. That's why we have forcible optional missions in Secret Rings. Sonic Team is always trying to wrestle with the fact that Sonic games are not really usually long enough to cover $60.
But there's a better alternative towards that. Just have an alternate character that plays similar to Sonic, but has branching pathways.
Dwebs, sorry, Deji, you're saying what everybody's been saying. Trust me, you're not the first person to say that. But the point,
Or I guess they could just price
No,
the
wait,
game.
But Pedro, remember, if the friends are in the game for even a nanosecond,
Well, yeah.
their asses.
there's also the fact that
Nobody
I guess-
really hates the friends. They just hate how they're
Because they
implemented.
take away screen time from Sonic.
Oh
They hate
yeah,
how
there are
they're
those stupid
implemented.
people.
Sonic's the main character, damn it. It's not
No, wait.
Hedgehog.
You say that, but like, look, a recent example was Forces, where you have that like shadow skin DLC. I'm like, what?
not just that,
Why?
but one thing that I really like about Forces is the fact that it only costs 30 quid. Because if the game is as long as Generations, which let's face it, Generations is a bit too short for its own good. If it only costs $40, then I wouldn't mind the game being that short. Like if the solution is to just sell the game at half price, okay, fine, I'll take that over stupid shit padding out the game.
That's why I don't really mind the. That's why I bought everybody's golf recently, and
Everybody's
and, yeah.
golf. What's that?
it's that new.
It's
It's that golfing
Hot Shot
franchise
Golf.
from Sony.
It's Hot Shot Golf.
Although they've dropped the Hot Shots name in North America now.
I'm trying to explain it to Jova.
Nemu, you told me that I was supposed to Nimue, whatever. The point is, you said I was supposed to help the townspeople, but you never mentioned QTEs.
Hey! To be fair, Pedro, when you're helping people, don't they always have some stupid stipulation that you have to do? Hey, can you help me? Sure, but we have to do this one specific thing.
Yeah.
Can you clear my basement from the rats?
Hey, do it, Deji. At least it's not as bad as Alberto Roberto.
Ooh.
Albert Roberto.
Ooh.
I think that's the first guy you ever meet in Sonic 06 who gives you the first ever
Yeah.
quest, jumping through rings.
And there's no time to waste.
Then there's no time to waste.
When you said Alberto Revolta, I thought you wanted to say Alberto Del Rio. I'm like, what?
Oh, there you go. Now we
you
got a
mean that
shit.
guy? You mean that guy got suspended from TNA for allegedly beating his wife?
There we
Go.
go.
WWE.
Only one more.
No. He was at TNA, but he's been suspended.
There we go.
Wait, wasn't he engaged with Paige?
Yeah,
What?
but now apparently he and Paige are in trouble. Well, at least Alberto is. He's been
Also, these
suspended
sound
because apparently
effects,
there was an altercation, and
Okay, well, we can talk about that one later. I need more on that later.
we'll get to that when the next time we do a wrestling game.
Whatever. The
So,
point.
next week, gotcha.
Cutscene now.
October.
After this, at least.
Loyal page.
All right, we got a shit ton of new items. So
Yeah.
let's see, which ones do we
Turns out that
redeem?
trading with NPCs is actually good for you here and then.
Yep. I don't really care much for this, so I kind of usually just bypass this. There you go. Whatever.
Finished
Moving on.
identification.
All right, cutscene. Sure.
And first we've
Oh, hi, Amy.
Who are you?
Yeah, this is one particular thing. This could have worked better if Lisa Ortiz had range, which she doesn't. Yeah, she literally sounds just like Amy with this character.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lisa, but you need to practice on your range.
Cindy Robinson.
Oh,
the best.
she sounded different enough when she was voicing Salsa in March. So what happened?
I'm guessing direction problem. I don't know.
Which is weird because otherwise the directing in this game is actually some of the best for the Sonic series.
Yeah.
And also it's funny because nowadays Lisa Ortiz is a voice director herself.
Maybe they told her just go the usual stick.
So basically what happened is, even though he's supposed to go and finish off the trials, he's gonna hold off on that even though the time is almost up. So he can say...
from the plan.
Let me take a wild guess. Defeating the dragon proves his worth.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Titanic plane. That reminds me.
I understand. It's just that it's a bit predictable.
Titanic plane. That reminds me of Titanic Monarch.
Spoiler.
We got an expensive brooch. Occasional free item identification. Occasional, which basically means that the item is basically useless. Moving on.
Deji, are you confirming that there's a level like that from a Sonic game? You
Go
spoiler.
for the goal. Reach the goal. Gee, thanks for that.
Hey, look, we're in Xenoblade Chronicles.
You know, actually, you're not wrong.
The Gar planes.
What you don't see is Shulk and Ryan and Ricky running towards something.
I'm really feeling it.
There aren't any
Brody, keep on.
And where are the British accents?
Yeah. Come on, Dwebs. Contribute yourself with an incredibly thick British accent. Come on, go ahead.
Man, what a...
Go on,
I've
Dwebs.
already... Mine's thick enough, thank you, Pedro.
No.
Well, but that's exactly the point. Sorry, Dwebs, go ahead.
Extra. Please.
Hey. Welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles. My name is Dwebs, and I'm here to guide you on your mega journey. No, Danny Dyer's not here.
You know what you really should have done? You should have put on that the planes music.
Well, actually, if this was Xenoblade Chronicles, we'd be fighting rabbits instead of mooks.
And this right here is my my colleague from Wales, Sheroy. Say hello.
Boreda.
I said say hello.
That's Welsh for hello.
Also, Teo, come on, we're a knight with a sword. We have to slay a dragon at some point.
Well, even medieval does this, so yeah.
By the way, watch Britpix. Shameless plug.
Shameless
Also,
plug.
By the way, don't watch EastEnders. You're welcome.
EastEnders. Oh my god, you know what that is.
guys, I'm not culturally ignorant.
You should be, because that show.
And you're American.
I am so sorry, Deji.
what a
Dude,
shock.
I have cousins from England. I know what these shows
My
are.
uncle works at
Hold on,
Nintendo.
Deji. Hey, Deji.
He actually does have family over here.
Deji,
but-
question.
Don't worry.
Deji, question. Is Apollo Justice one of your cousins from England? And yes, guys, there's actually an African-American man whose user and avatar is Apollo Justice on SSMB. I'm not kidding.
No, he's not.
How you're supposed to pass through them?
Actually.
There you go,
what am I
Teo.
saying?
Fortunately, our sword can break through rock.
But
Wait a minute, hold on.
Sonic, you're demolishing Stonehenge.
Hold on. What am I saying? Of course, Pedro and Shiroi and Dwebs would at least need to know, since Apollo Justice did guest star with us during our Beyond Two Souls commentary.
Also, Dweebs.
Whatever.
Dweebs, Sonic is demolishing Stonehenge, and now the Doctor will never be able to find the Pandorica.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, hey, it would have saved us a disappointing climax.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you talking about the Twin Peaks one?
No, Doctor Who.
No, Doctor Who.
Anyway, we finished that mission.
Yeah.
So, Dragon Time?
No, not yet.
Dilemma.
Not yet, Teo. We have one boss we have to fight before we fight that dragon. But first...
Up until the Christmas special, it's run by a more tragic version.
Yes, Dwebs, can we try to talk about the game, please?
So can I make a Game of Thrones reference?
If you must...
I can't, so you go.
I don't know. I was hoping one of you guys would.
Let's save it for after the boss, at least.
So, who's next?
First, we
I
have
watch
Ace of
Game of
Spades.
Thrones.
Antidote. Slight
Can
protection
I-
for poison. Slight protection. Yeah, it's always
Can I-
slight, occasional. Like, these items are fucking useless.
Can I predict the next boss? So the first boss.
Go ahead.
The first boss?
It's gonna be Shadow, isn't it?
We've already...
No, Pedro, let him. Let that be his answer, and then we'll see if he's right.
No, actually,
Yes,
let me
final
say
answer.
let me say it in a way he understands better.
And now, a gun for me! Yay!
Let him go right.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, a gun for me! Yay!
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them. Oh, fuck. Wait, got it wrong. Dang it.
Does he
Here I
chuckle?
come, rougher than the rest of them. The best of them, tougher than leather. You can come in. What? 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 Was that Monty Python?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I've never seen it, but I had a feeling it was.
You should. It's the funniest
Oh, that's
movie ever
right.
created.
There are gonna be references to it throughout.
Oh, and of course, Knuckles is convinced Sonic is evil. Where have you ever
And-
seen that before?
Well, he's
And
about to say
that's
that
about
too.
it.
But
So this isn't going to get us a YouTube copyright strike, right?
No, don't worry.
Actually, surprisingly, Desi, that movie's actually on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I
Not
guess I
biscuits,
have
no.
no excuse to watch it.
Also, Tio, it's fine because this isn't the real Knuckles. So this Knuckles has never been fooled before.
Well, let's see. How many times has Knuckles been tricked? Let's see. Sonic 3 and K.
Let's just say I love. Let's just say I love.
I'm gonna. I hate to reuse memes, but Knuckles was never good.
I love this song.
Yeah, this is fight. This is Fight the Night by Crush 40. It's the song that plays when you're fighting the knights at the round table.
No.
Sorry, fighting for the fire. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I go fight the knight is for when you're going up against.
I
Alpha.
misspoke. Sue me. Anyway, the point
Oh,
is.
why-
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, you want me
No.
to sue you? Okay,
could
then.
this be?
Sorry,
That
Dan,
was-
you
and-
tried.
That was
Let me just
anti-climactic.
It's a form of expression. Anyway, the point is.
Objection!
Wait, so why?
Ladies, you're both pretty.
Wait, why didn't we challenge him to a children's card game?
I won't be so, honestly.
Don't just see that, G. If there's one thing Sonic 06 told us is that Knuckles can't hold cards with his hand.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Also, this cutscene here.
This is stupid.
well, to be fair, Sonic himself points it out that it's stupid.
Suicide.
Commit Sudoku.
Well, to be fair, wasn't this kind of a thing with in this time? when it
I
comes-
know, but this is Sonic.
Well, but to be fair, Sonic himself just said, "What? Give me a break!" Like, what's all of this drama? So, to be fair, that was meant to be as a joke anyway. Yeah, exactly.
And I got it. That was the last line Jason Griffith recorded, and he decided to be better and say that. Wasn't
Then
it?
he
I'm outta
got
here.
married.
Alright, so I guess in the next part we'll challenge the fucking dragon.
Yes.
See ya.
If I remember correctly,
See ya.
yes. I don't remember if Blaze is before the dragon. I'll have to. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
I think it's the dragon, then you fight Blues.
Yeah. Okay then. See you, everybody.
Yeah.